Hello everyone, Hawky here, back with another sort of Convallaria video. So let's talk about the CN Wiki. I have a link to the CN Wiki in my sheet as well, the very first link here in the references. So this update is from Super Oliver. He is an editor and big contributor to the CN Wiki. So considering the large amount of new players joining during the collaboration, the wiki for Sword of Convallaria has been updated. Homepage layout has been simplified, mainly adjusting the layout of modules, no content or outdated content. All collab characters and their corresponding equipment have been added to the character equipment library. Alright, let's have a look at this. Also, by the way, they have high quality content creators, and I'm on the list. And then we got like Super Mimi, White Knight Ichigo, They Reborn, Old and Crispy Fi, a girl who loves music, Tomb Capital, Turpin, Have Fun. He only listens to the black screen and doesn't chat. So really amazing creators in here. And let's have a look at all of this. So the characters, oh yeah, so got all the collab characters on here with all their details and everything. And also have like the collab weapons as well, right? Like translations aren't perfect, but like goes really into detail about like each of the specific weapons and everything. Like, let me just quickly Google translate this. Yeah, like, you get a really solid idea of all the weapons and everything. So that's really amazing. The strategy guides now include a strength rate ranking and summaries of cost effectiveness of spending money on some bundles. Okay, so where is that? Oh, it's here. Commonly used strategies. So we've got the strength rating, which is the tier list, like right, the character tier list for December from Super Mew Mew and Super Oliver's Astral Imprint tier list with all the information on here. That's good. And then there is this like cost effectiveness. So this is the shop, like what to buy, and then comparison with yeah, with how much it how much you need. Right, all these names are going to be, you know, just a rough translation, direct translation. All right, and what else do they have? Complete list of all material types and quantities required for Ascension. Oh, that's really good, right? So remember when we had an Excel, right? We had an Excel with the Ascension skills, like from Yasmat, like where we had like, you know, how much was each one. But then the CN Wiki, it goes into details as well. So yeah, level 1 needs 20, level 2, 60 plus 20 of these, level 3 is so good. Homepage carousel features images, so we've seen this before. And additionally, PvP community map has been updated. Okay, so it means this banner here. So this one is the list, and this is the PvP, right? You just scan for the PvP. Because they have like a WeChat group with the PvP, and they post like PvP videos on Bilibili as well. They're similar to what we do with Glory Hall. There's a Discord there, and there's some videos on YouTube with some of the replays there. On the character page, modules for the character's English name, nickname, Chinese and Japanese voice actors, biography has been added, comparison, and well-made skin comparison video. Ooh, okay. So let's have a look at like Shanaz here. So Shanaz, president, rich woman, bad woman. The Chinese, Japanese voice actors. Our Theme Reborn has the voiceovers, biography, and the different skin models. White Knight Ichigo has the Billy video. Ooh, okay, let's have a look at this. So does he go through like, oh, how like the animations differ compared to the original? I place them side by side. Okay, really nice editing. I could never. I probably need to polish up my skills, like, you know, with that bit of comparison and everything. And you can see the timings of the different skins as well. A complete and updated version of skill point allocation and configuration for all legendaries have been updated. So some of them include character guides by Super Mew Mew, and some others have the recommendations on the screen there. So yeah, so that links straight to Super Mew Mew's. Okay, doesn't directly link, so you still have to like paste the link in. And yeah, the character guides for Shanaz and everything. What was one that Super Mew Mew did cover? I think it was SP Mytha, right? He skipped SP Mytha. Oh, it has the recommendations here. Weapons, trinkets, arrow, some of the special details as well. And then character guide, which skills to get. Right, left, right. Okay. Alright. Should be useful for most players. Updates are not easy. Added imprint and tarot guide. And voiceover demonstration. Ooh, okay, what are these? Tarot and imprint guides. So this should be similar to like my engraving thing, right? Remember I had a engraving compilation? Like we've got all like the details from the KR article, right? So where was the imprint one? Okay, imprint. Engraving resonance, possible attributes. 1% of attack power equals to 14 to 17 flat. Yep, so that's how we usually calculate it. Sword and Wand is the most common. There's Cup and Wand. Unified engraving scheme. So not recommend to change it. Here, 2 approaches. Weapon has the sword, trinket has the wand. Good versatility. Only some weapons need to be engraved with cup to meet the requirements of cup and wand combination. The other way is to have the weapon as a wand and the trinket has sword, because weapons have physical and magical distinctions. Engraving scheme avoids situations where physical weapon is engraved high magic value. However, due to the limited number of equipment pieces, it's more difficult to switch between cup and wand compared to the first approach. Yeah, I do prefer sword on the weapons and wand on the trinkets, but you could have it the other way around. Okay. And categorize the different stages of the games. Total attack power of the sword. Oh, okay, they go into the conversion thing, right? So, for example, I have this Gale Sword, which is 6816, right? So what they are looking at is, so like 68 divided by 17, so that converts to 4% plus the 16%. So this is a 20% Gale Sword here, right? So that's near my like end game value, but I might want to push it higher to 24%. And they talk about the Divine Ore. Divine Ore gives you 80% of the maximum stats, right? So for this one, this will be 128 physical attack divided by 17 plus the 16%. So this is a 23.5, 24% pretty much. Because, you know, some do have a bit lower on the conversion value. Yeah, corresponds to about 24%. Okay. And how about the Tarot Development Guide? By Super Oliver. Actually, who was the imprint by? I think it was Super Oliver as well, right? Super Oliver and Adai. Okay, so many new things. So that's the basic effects of the tarot. And they have like the flats and then the stat percentage. Them to imprints. Usually prioritize attack, so physical attack plus percentage. 1% is 14 to 17 again. Yeah, top quality, 3 power attacks, 3 attack power, and then a 4 suitable stat. 4 free tarot codexes. That's from Proof of Strength. They have an extra one because they have the element arc, but we're sitting on 2. 2 tarot codex and 1 from The Witcher 3. They're very valuable and recommended options. 3 physical attack plus special stat justice. And then we have 3 magic attack plus special stat magician. Wait, how about where's your magic attack Justice or Physical Attack Magician. I guess those should be added as alternatives, and then they have the Devil. Like 4-stat Devil or 3-stat Devil plus the special stat. And they go into each of the individual towers. Wow, okay, alright. Yeah, obviously we have the Magician, Justice, and Devil at the top. Yeah, maximum damage when hitting 4 enemies. Best choices for AoE, single target damage. Significant attack and defense bonus. And Hierophant, tools. Yeah, literally list all the different towers that is have, and these are the very low ones. Yeah, Chariot, Sun. Wow, there's so much in here. Post was restricted because it barred the rule against content that directs users to another platform. I like this. You have website link, post it will get directly deleted. You should be able to find it by searching. Okay. Incredibly detailed by a liver expert. Yeah, they call people liver kings and, like, you know, they know life a lot, spend a lot of time online because it's bad for your liver, right? So they're liver kings. Anyway, really, really amazing wiki. I really prefer it. Like, you know, there's some translation issues, but you know that's just Google Translate, right? There's so much details on this. I feel like it has pretty much everything that I really want here. I mean, the only real limitation I can see is, like, if we're fighting and looking for specific skill, like if I'm really nitpicky, right? If I wanted to see who gives me, like, crit rate or something, I don't think I can find that on this wiki. It's okay. It's one of the flaws of having it in a wiki instead of like a database where you can search for it. I think that there was another option another wiki which does that. I can't remember. Yeah. Do you guys use the CN wiki often? I think it's just really amazing resource. Anyway, I'll leave that there for now, and I'll see you guys next time.